Greetings and welcome to Pinball Help. Mike here. Today I am messing around with this Bally Paragon machine, and I've got some new parts that I want to kind of test in it. You'll see here my player 2 is a little wonky and a little, it doesn't look as good as the other 3 displays. So this is going to be a good machine for me to check out and test a new product that I've gotten from a guy by the name of Wayne Hamilton. He's an electrical engineer. He's out of Australia, and he basically created a few products to help him in his pinball hobby. And he started to make some of these things available on eBay, and I got wind of it from somebody else, and I wanted to try these things. So I looked him up, and he's sent some stuff for me to take a look at. Among other things, he has made a bunch of different boards. He's made a replacement light board and a power driver board and a bunch of good stuff. But we're gonna take a look at his replacement LEDs for these Bally games. Now, I asked him, is there any kind of documentation? Is there a page to go to? And he's like, no, I just made them from myself, and they're supposed to just drop right in. So let's just see. So I am going to take one display out, and I'm going to replace it in there, and we're going to see. He also said that he was very proud of how he managed to match the original color of the fluorescent, the high voltage displays. So let's take a look. We're going to take this and we're going to put this in there. And I guess he's also got a little jumper where you can put the commas on or off. So that's kind of cool as well. So here's what it looks like right now. Okay. And I'm going to open this up and I'm going to try these and we're going to see what it looks like. And here's the inside of my Paragon, and I'm obviously not going to do this with the power on. Also, you can see this is my custom modded one with the new rules, and I know people are very anxious to be able to get a copy of this, and I swear I'm going to get around to it. I've just been so busy, but I absolutely am going to be making this available to people. I've got the game basically finished. I just want to do a little bit of tweaking to the sound. So we're going to replace this thing here. I'm going to pull these off, and I'm going to drop this thing right in here, and let's see what it looks like. So the old one just slid right out, and I'm just going to slide this new one. Try to do this with one hand. Slide it right in. A little bit more. And then plug the connector in. I'm going to stop the camera real second. Okay, so there's our LED one over there. Now it won't use any of the high voltage power, but it probably uses the logic power to power the LEDs. So let's take a look and see what happens. Turn it on.
Who approaches the Paragon?
Wow, look at that. That color is spot on. Look at that. That's pretty impressive. Could you tell which one is the LED and which one is the high voltage displays? I mean, that's... All right, Wayne, that looks great. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's a little bit brighter, and it's just got a little bit more of a consistency of illumination across the different segments as the traditional ones. But take a look at that. Obviously, the camera's picking up a little bit of the 60 hertz flicker, but you don't see that in real life. It's very smooth. On the video, it probably flickers a little bit. So this is the plasma, and then this is the LED. I mean, that's beautiful. I mean, and it couldn't be any easier. You just unplug it and drop it smack in. Now, there's a number of these kits that you can get for these LEDs, but they're pretty pricey if you get them all assembled. This one was one of the least expensive ones fully assembled. You can buy them as kits, and you just have to do a lot of soldering, which I've done before. But I really like this. That looks absolutely gorgeous. I know some people like them in different colors too, but this is obviously true to the original, and it looks gorgeous. I wonder if I enable the comma. Let's see what happens. I changed the dip switch.
Who approaches the Paragon?
Oh, it's a dot because it's fucking European. Oh, look at that. Yeah, or Australian. I guess in Australia they use a period as a comma. Even though it says comma, these displays have dots. They don't have commas. Well, that's kind of cool anyway. Maybe I'll just keep it on just for the hell of it. People go, "What you're making? Somebody scored something, point something something." I like that. I think that's kind of cool. So yeah, there you have it. I'm going to put the links down below of how to find these things. I don't want to say what the prices are because I'm not sure specifically what they are, but I do know that it's very reasonable. And as far as I know, it's cheaper than any other fully assembled displays. I don't know what kind of quantity the guy is producing them in, but his name is Wayne Hamilton, and he's from Australia, and he's a very friendly, really cool guy, and I would highly recommend doing business with him. He's on eBay, and he may have some other sources too. But I'm also going to do a review of some of his other stuff. I've got a light board, and I've also got a power driver board and some other stuff. And his power driver board doesn't have the high voltage section, or I can't remember if it does or doesn't, but it's designed to be able to work with LEDs as well. So stay tuned for that. But these look really nice, and you couldn't get any easier. Just drop them in, and bam, you're done. So that looks really good. Thanks a lot, Wayne. Really excellent product. And for you guys, be sure to subscribe and hit like. And until next time, thanks for watching.